I've been doing some more thinking about the family business I worked for, in which I sold cell phones and radios in ag country in California. And I've talked before about the fact that there was lots of conflict in this family business. But what I've realized is that really was the problem is that at the center of this business was really money and product. And so I think in this business, there was money from mom, money from the son, and money from the uncle. And the only real obsession in this business was, could they turn enough product through, enough contracts through to get that money back? And that was really the core of what the business was about. It was simply about, could we sell enough product to create enough residual revenue that we could recoup and get return on investment on our money, which is a legitimate business plan, I imagine. I'm not an expert in that kind of business, but I think that's legitimate. What wasn't legitimate was the fact that that was what the business was characterized by, was this chase to see if they could get this recurring revenue built up. And so everything else went by the wayside. Everything else didn't matter. The only thing that mattered was whether or not they could achieve those goals. And that was what all the conflict was about. And so the question I have is, as you're thinking about your business, I think it's easy to become very driven by product demands or opportunities or financial demands. And those are all real things we have to deal with. But if there isn't something underneath that allows us to function together and to function on purpose and to create something that actually is legacy, because just getting a lot of recurring revenue, that's not a legacy. That's just a revenue stream. If you want to create a legacy, you have to do something more. And so I think we have to really think about what is driving us, what's pushing us. And Jesus said in Matthew 6:33 that we should seek first his kingdom and not run after these things like those who don't know God do. So I think we should really think about this. What is driving your business? What's at the core of your business? Is it something that unifies you and causes you to move together? Or is it something that's going to constantly cause you to be splintered because you're chasing after something that's really hard to get? Something to think about.